Hey guys, and welcome back to Shadow Empire with me, Time and Tactics. We're looking at the known world. If we go up to the top of the map, to the north, we'll see that we are fairly close to the North Pole. And scrolling down to the south, we're also very close there, I think. Fulda Imperium, the only other major regime that we know of, is down here somewhere. Probably not to the same extent that we are as far as geography, how much space we have taken. If you look at the reports, we can see that here, Victory Overview, Fulda is in third place with a planet percentage of 2.2, and we have 3. You know what? Nebulando is the number 1 regime now. They have a populace 7.4. I don't think they had before, nowhere near that much. I wonder if they took over one of the minor regimes. I bet you anything they did. Anyway, they're at 4.8 now. And to win, they need to have 50, while we don't have more than 25. So they're still quite far away. Let's go ahead and take a look at our decisions. Deceased employees could get help. Interior Council has a small but still significant number of bureaucrats that suffer from radiation-related illness. They would benefit if we could install some special treatment gyms for short but daily therapy. It wouldn't really cost us anything, but it will complicate things. What does that mean? Well, if you go here, we can look and see that's going to be enforcement and enforcement. Okay, we're going for heart. This would help us quite a bit. Although, -5 here. Yeah, they don't really... They're part of the Steel Front faction, and that's not the faction we are, promoting very much. But what does it say? Install the special treatment gyms, and that would gain. We would go up in our heart, but enforcement would go down, which is fine. Which I think that would be actually totally fine. What about here? Enforcement go up, which is not terrible because it's a less dominant society, but still. And then we have this one, arrange for therapeutic visits for the afflicted at a private clinic. Nothing much would happen, but nobody really likes this. So we go for option number 1.
Copy that.
So our Director of Supreme Command Council, Zed, he lost 17 points. That's not good. Well, let's see. Go back to our leaders and take a look. Anybody low now? 67. Still, though, natural relation. This is why you want to see natural relation, by the way. At a glance, you can tell, am I in trouble here? Well, not really. Even if this was 40, you'll be fine. It would go up over time, so I like to have this one visible. Okay. What's next? Set the design target for Model Design Council. Well, do we want to do that yet? We do want to do that, don't we? We have the Ultralight Aircraft we could work on now. Okay, yeah. Let me just double check though. What else do we have? If you go up to the Empire dashboard, go down here. Model Design Council, they get 42 BP. We are going to be doing, yeah, exactly. We are, by default, going to be spending time on design if we do that. So that's 90%, I believe, of the 42. I'd say we do that. Let's go ahead and get that Ultralight Aircraft now. I've never used it before, so it's going to be new to me, but let's go ahead and do that. For this Ultralight Aircraft model type, in what role should this aircraft be used? Recon, fighter, fighter bomber, tactical bomber, level bomber, transport. I wouldn't think that this would be, a heavy aircraft. I would think a recon would be great, and I think I like a recon anyway. To get an eye on the enemy, let's go for recon. What kind of engines? Ultralight propeller engine seems reasonable just by the name, right? We don't want to put too much on a plane like that. Effect is 150 engine power. It goes all the way up to 1500 here for very heavy. 150 engine power, 15 engine efficiency. 60 real weight. Cost, 10 IP for metal. So it's the cheapest as well. Let's go for that. Fins, 2 meter wingspan, or tiny 5 meter wingspan, or very small 10 meter or small. That's all they can have. Maybe we don't want to go with fins 2 meter. We don't want something that small. Maybe a tiny. I'm just going by feel, by the way. I have no idea. 2 IP and 2 metal seems reasonable. 5 meter. That's tiny. Could do very small, but let's go with tiny. And how much fuel should it be able to carry? This is gonna, I'm assuming, affect our distance. Fuel tank would be 100 liters. Affects 100 fuel capacity, 100 weight. So that's impacting the weight, which is impacting the engine. Okay, we have to keep that in mind. We can't put too much on that. The most I would think a fuel tank of 250 liters would do it. Would be the max we can do. Let's go ahead and do that. No air-to-air weapons or twin heavy machine gun. Do we need that? That's gonna weigh 0.4. Yeah. No. 100 wheel weight. No, we'll go with no air-to-air. A pure recon plane. And what about ground air-to-ground weapons? Probably nothing there either. That's too much. For an ultralight? No, no way. And what about aircraft cargo space? The cargo would be if we want to carry troops. I think it's for troops. We're not going to have anything as far as that. Okay, here's a prognosis for the design specifications of ultralight aircraft model type. Please let us know if you can confirm that we can start on this design, or in the light of the prognosis given below. Minimum takeoff speed 107 km per hour, maximum ground speed 294 on the runway, maximum airspeed 348, maximum range 2372, and maximum operational range 1186. 6 hexes. That's important. I think that would work. 6 hexes away seems useful. Maybe not super, right? It's not really that great, but considering it doesn't need very much. It's a very inexpensive plane, I would think. And even if it turns out this is a dud, we won't end up using it very much, it's a good to get an idea of, where things stand with design. What else? So what are we looking at here? Takeoff speed 107 in relation to max ground speed. Okay, so we can, on ground, we can go as high as 294. We need 107 to take off. That's fine. Airspeed 348 seems fine. And then range. This would probably affect how effective you are in combat. And this one here, how far you can fly, which is really measured then in here, half the distance. 6 hexes. You got to make sure you come back to your base. We'll take it. Confirm.
Yes, sir.
All right, so now we should be working on that. Let me just go ahead and check it. If we go down to, we can do faction, no, not factions. We can go down to, oh, where are they at? Well, they're actually up here, organizations. We can go here and look at the Model Design Council. So what are we working on? This is what is real time. We should have seen it here, I think. Yeah, target ultralight aircraft. Cost to obtain 160. BP 90 out of 42. Yeah, so we're going to be putting in 90% out of that 42. Well, that's going to be pretty good. That's about 38, 37. So it's going to take us a few turns, but then we'll have that ultralight. Let's see how that goes. Now, we probably have to do something about somewhere. Where they're going to take off from. We have to build an airbase somewhere. Yeah, I think we have to do that. Okay, I looked around, and if we look here, if I just put my cursor anywhere really, and go to construct, and then go to logistics, we do have the option to build an airbase. At the cost of just a little upkeep in oil, which is no problem for us, you'll provide a place for aircraft to land and take off, and also generate airbase points to maintain those aircraft in top shape. Okay, so we can click on that. We need propeller engine, which we have. That's fine. Level limited by admin level. Okay. Airbase level 1. Construction cost 1 run of 100 metal, 100 IP, and 1,000 worker points. Upkeep 100 workers. 5 fuel and 500 workers. Provides 40 airbase points, which I don't really know how much that is. But we'll see. Our aircraft is pretty small, so I think it probably would be enough. There's the aircraft points. Okay. We can almost upgrade that to level 2, I would think. So, but, well, let me go back in and see. If I were to construct that now, Would that be possible to do? I can click here. No, I can't. I can go over here. I can start construction now. Yeah, I can do it no matter what. Even if I don't have enough points here, which I do, I would be able to do it. Because we would be spending those points as we get them. Now, we said this would have a range of 6 though. What does that mean? It's not great. I would think that would be better options. I'm thinking, because if, let's say we have a base here, very close, or let's say back here, close to the front line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down here somewhere. Still very useful though. Still very useful to have that ultralight, but I wish now I could go a little bit further. I wonder what that design choice I made cost that to be limited to 6, but okay, we'll go with it, and we'll put a base somewhere around here. I'm thinking we should put it in this general area because Full-Day Imperium is here, and I have a feeling if we're going to set up some kind of defensive line here, it'd be good to have an air base that can reach out and, we can see where the enemy is. Okay, next up is the Zone City upgrade. We can upgrade it to level, well, it's level 2, up to level 3, and you know what? It's 10 political points. How are we doing in Bismarck? If you check out this here, 35 in civilization score, 54 is what we have. All these numbers look really quite good. Could we possibly afford to go up to level 3? Well, why would we want to do it? Well, look here. Torque station is 1, and the level of the city determines what the max level that you can have. Here we have level 1, but we have a level 2 recycling. If you wanted to turn it into a level 3, then we would have to upgrade it. That's about the only thing that impacts, I think, at this point. Eventually, it would be more. Let's say that airbase want to go up to... No, the airbase was actually based off of the admin level, right? So it sounded like the here would be level 6. It could go up to. Is that really right? I don't know. But either way, I don't think I need to upgrade just yet. We'll say ask me later. Okay, now what else do we have to do down here? Did we say anything here? Yeah, we don't know. Attacking here doesn't seem very useful or very good. Free Folk Marauders. The Rifle Militia there, 41 in defense. We gotta have something better than that. And I don't know where they're being generated from. Remember, we have this ruin over here, which is quite good. If I remember, it was 19k or about thereabouts. Let's leave them here for now. We have 1 extra unit here. No, we have 2 extra units, actually. Okay, we could move 1 out there, then. Yeah, leave him there, maybe. And as you can see, he only has 5 action points, and that is because we probably got him reinforced this turn. Not here, but replacement troops. Let's look. Nothing is needed. Well, 1 buggy is needed to reinforce. What are we looking at, though, as far as our units here? That's militia. We don't want to look at them. We're going to look here, for instance. That's an AMG unit. Okay, not that. We'll go to a rifle unit. There is 1. We have a couple of riflemen and a couple of rifle 2s. We want more of them, and I said we should do that when we were done with our upgrades up in Mozilla. Mozilla has that yellow triangle. Where are we at here? 0.21 turns left. Okay, let's not upgrade anything else. Let's do this here first. We want to get that hospital. Unlike Bismarck, Mozilla is suffering a little bit here. 13 and 13. Get that health score up. Security should go up, I would think. Next turn at the latest. We have barracks now at level 1. And I'm thinking that if you look here, the fact we have 8 in health and 8 in security without having anything active yet. Yeah, we don't have anything active yet. No, we do have security. We do have security of 8 here now. But because they both have 8, that tells me this is not active. We haven't seen the effect of it yet. I think this will go up in barracks because of the barracks, is what I'm trying to say. And once we get both of them up, if we can sit at about 20 here, we should be in pretty good shape. We should then see our happiness go up. It's actually going up anyway. Okay, we're in pretty good shape now because we're at 13 and 13. Okay. So enough of that, and up in the north, now we have our first brigade over here. We are controlling that cargo ship now. So we get 100 bonus research points. There is the engine industry here, which gives us 80 IP, and there is also a fairly decent scavenging spot right there. I know there's nobody here. We could move up. Our logistics tells us we're in good shape here. So maybe we'll go up a little bit further. Let me just double check the traffic signs and get an idea. Press P for preview. Now let's go in and check what we have there. Preview log. What are we going to have? Well, we are sitting at 56 out of 100 action points spent. Means we can go quite a bit further. The reason it's that low is because we have a track point right here. The 100 points are being used by the track point, but we're also generating action points there. Okay, so that looks pretty good. I'd say we move on up then here. They're missing one unit here. That buggy. Yeah, we're missing one. And we can't do anything about that just now. If we try, we'll see here. Nothing is available because of our logistics. Okay, well, once we get that road up there, maybe we can do that. 220. We could spend a little bit. Maybe I want to spend just, a few here. Well, it's going to cost quite a bit. If we can get to this point, then we can spread out here at least our logistics points. It's going to be hard to get them to go all the way up there, but let's go ahead and maybe we'll do that. Road, sealed road. I say we go this way. That's about 100 industrial points. You can see that there. To go just one hex into the forest. We'll do it. Now we're down to 120. Still fine, I think. We're making 147 per turn. I'm going to move my units up then. There, yellow here, but that's fine. Ah, moat butt here. 100 free folk. Oh, that's not much. Now we have to be careful because here we have, well, they could come through here. That's artificial robot. I'm going to go down there. Yeah, that's yellow, so that's good. And the rest of this first machine gun brigade, what do we call it? First machine gun infantry brigade. It's all over here now, so that's good. Do we press on here? I don't think I will. I have nobody here to support. But that's probably okay, right? Because nobody's going to come from the ocean anyway, we know that. If anything, they'll come from this direction. So maybe what we'll do, this unit, we should really be using them more effectively, I feel. Do we need to push ahead here? Or do we need to stay? What else do we have? Nothing really much more there. But the 80 industrial points, wasn't it 80? Yeah, it's 80. That's worth a lot, I think. Okay, I'm going to take, in that case, this unit. Move down there, and we still already have, this unit as well. And then instead what we'll do, we'll take this one, move them up there. And I think that will be fine. And we'll take these more expensive, high-powered kind of units. As you can see, we'll take them there. They can definitely take out whatever we're going to face over here. And then we can maybe send these back. This infantry unit can come back in here. We'll see. We'll see what we do there. Alright, that's really all I want to do here. And down in the south, we're trying to hold on to the Grey Line Legion. I have one unit here. That's probably what we want to do. We want to keep him there. And we are spread out here. That seems reasonable. We don't hold the tractor compounds anymore. 20 IP is not that much. It would be nice to have it. Although, look at that there. They are very close to the road. We're still holding the line here, and I think I want to do that. You can see they're coming through here. Yeah, let's do that. Maybe I shouldn't have created that sealed road because we need to get more units, don't we? Well, let's see what we'll do next turn. Once we have that hospital done in Mozilla, then we'll create... Well, I was going to say we create another formation, but maybe not. I keep going back and forth there, I think. But bringing back the 1st Machine Gun Brigade would be helpful. We have a bunch of independents just holding the line, but they would have to hold the line all the way up here. Maybe, is that reasonable? Is that reasonable? I don't know. Well, I think that will have to do this turn. Let's go to the next turn. Okay, round 47. Let's check it out. Time of learning is still going on. Recruit merc double shifts. We have a lot of those, don't we? I think we have quite a few. Let me see. Is it over here? Yes, we have 9+ now. We should probably sell a few of those. Let's go ahead and do that. It seems like we get these every turn. That's worth 7 points. I'm going to sell 2 of them. And then we'll, well, engage scrap mode again. And craft stratagem. 1 more. Okay, we'll sell 1 more. What do we get? Militant Museum. If played fist +8. We don't need that. You can see fist is not something we want. Okay, that's not useful. So we can probably scrap that card actually right away. Well, when we go over it next time, we can take a look at it. Look at this here. This would be... Oh, that's non-aligned forces here. Wait a minute. Oh, they're actually advancing into weather chance, which, you know, gives us a small opportunity here. If they take this, if we break in here, 50,000 free folk will make a big difference. And then we can take it from them. Let's stay put here and see what happens. Okay, how are we doing now? 335. We're making 215 industrial points. Losing a little bit of food here, it looks like. We're losing food. While we have this enormous area, I think we have a private asset working in that area, don't we? And if you look here, we can see... Well, actually, we can go in here. Management screen. We go to assets in Bismarck. Where is my farm? Right here. Farm 3. It would give us a little bit of food, but not that much. If we privatize that, it would be in better shape. Do I want to do that? That's 1,000, right? Normally 1,000 to do. We don't have that much money right now. Now, I could probably, if I wanted to, couldn't I create here, for instance, construct an agricultural building? I could do that. That gives me what? Production cost, and then produces 200 food. We're losing 37 right now. Something to keep in mind, right? 5,000 workers will work there, though, so that's going to be quite expensive. Maybe we just want to go ahead and privatize, or make it public. Take control over that one. Let me see here. Private assets. There it is. Farm 3. Nationalize 1,000. Yeah, that's too expensive at the moment. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Anyway, back to what we're going to do with all those industrial points. Now, I was thinking about the army. We're holding this area here. Tractor compounds is down there. They have moved in here. Well, by the way, let me show you. I keep forgetting. Let me show you what happened here. Right over there. Over here, they moved. Then down there. They're moving in, which is okay. We're planning that, right? Remember, this army here has a posture that is improving their defensive abilities for the, I think for the rifle units, or for the infantry units anyway. I think I want to double check that though, but I believe so. Here. Defense, yeah. Infantry gets 40% defense, minus 30 on attack. And that's most of our units. Not this one here, so we can still attack with this one. What do we have? Recon 37. Okay, that's fine. We hold the line here for now. Let's do that. Okay, let's go west then. We do have quite a few 335 industrial points here. I kind of want to be ready there. And here, if we can get a couple of units, independents, to hold the line, I'm almost thinking that's the best. We'll push ahead with these 3 and have 3 or 4 units, independents, staying here. Just maybe one right there. Yeah, we'll maybe turn this into a sealed road so we can get support up there and just hold it here. Just like we have this unit right there. That would be tempting. Then we can bring down this army against Full Day Imperium. With this, not army, but brigade. Okay, let's see if we can do that. So let's move you up here. Now we've taken that. We have 10.5 available. That's good. And this unit here, that's a buggy, but I'm going to keep this with the brigade. Well, let's take the Galactic Republic grade machine gun as well. Move them up there. So 3 of them. They can probably take this, and then we can build up the road, put up a defensive line here. Maybe. It seems like it's worthwhile. 80 industrial points. This one. Nope, this one. Is worth quite a bit. I think that's a good one. But let's go ahead maybe then and create a couple of those. Yeah, 532. A couple of those independent units. So we have quite a few. I just pressed P for preview. If we do that. There, we are in Mozilla. Let's go ahead and construct right here. Why here? Why not here? Well, I want to bring them down from all the directions. Let's see here. Not construct, but race formation. Independent. Battalion-sized. We just need our most excellent machine gun units here, right? Independent machine gun battalion. We have 100. It's good. What would that cost us here? We have plenty of recruits. Plenty of industrial points. We don't need this. We have one of the... What is this again? Electronics? Yeah, we're in good shape, I'd say. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's create one here. AMG-2s. So there's that unit. Independent, but that's fine. It's going to be activated next turn. We'll send them up north. Maybe get another one. Let's get 2 more. It didn't cost that much, actually. It's going to cost us, though, in money. As we spread out, we better make sure we have enough money to account for all this. Oh, that's the wrong one. I don't want the motorized one. I want something pretty static, like this one. So now we have 2 of them there. Okay, we'll get 1 more. That's 3. Okay. 6, 7, and 8. We'll see what we do with them. And we can start next turn moving them back. For now, let's stay here. We'll stay here as well. Yep, that looks good. You can move up. Do we want to do that? No, but I do want to move it here, maybe. The terrain is not ideal, is it? On this type of terrain, it's fine. Is it? That's low mountains grassy. That's not fine, actually. I should have checked that. Yeah, I should have checked that first. What did they get? Minus 25. Okay. Still, not too bad to defend. Okay, you're going to stay put there. And now, not there, but here, Mozilla, we're now done. Yes, we're now done with our buildings. We have casino, schools, arena. That's the wrong one. We have the hospital here. Barracks is also done. I want to see what Mozilla has done. Health score is 0, but security went up to 12. Entertainment 36. It varies a little bit every turn. Okay, so now we're up to, well, down to 9. Okay, well, we'll see what happens with the health score. Once we get there, we could always upgrade them 1 level, I would think, like the security. We may want to do that, actually. So Mozilla is here. If I go to construct, and we go to, is it government? University, Red Treatment Center, that's construction. Here, barracks. City level has to be at least 2, which we don't have. Impossible. Yeah, looking at the city itself, it's a village. We need 25,000. We gained 1,200. We have 14,000 right now, so that's going to be a while. So in fact, I cannot do that. Well, let's just hope we have enough there as time goes on. What about Bismarck? Small town. 56, which is quite high. I could upgrade it, but like I said, I don't need to do it just yet. Okay, since we're going to bring down the first motorized, or the first machine gun brigade, we're going to augment our units here, so I'm not too worried about that. We'll probably stay put with them for now here. If I had enough recon here, I might attack, but let's not do that just yet. Militia learns from experience. We have an opportunity to place some very experienced mercenaries. Okay, we can place them in our militia units. What do we get? If we do that, cost 1, we can pay them 400 to get more of them. No, we're not going to do that. They're looking for a new home. Yeah, we'll take him.
Aye, aye, sir.
Okay, and the experience of militia units went up by 9 experience points. Oh, that's fine. Staff Council task priorities. The Staff Council, that's the OOBs. Right now we're working mainly on operationalizing. Yes, I'm not getting too many of the big formations, right? I'm not going to use too many of those. I was thinking about getting something like a tank brigade, but maybe that's not so important. We'll leave it at this.
Copy that.
Air Force Research Council task priorities. Discovery 10, yeah, and research 90. I think that's good, because when we have something to research, we'll do that. If we don't, we'll do the discovery. Confirm. Or no changes.
Affirmative.
Okay, and do we then get... what do we get on the actual aircraft? Yeah, rocket engine is 31. Discovery engine is 30. But the model design here, ultralight, is at 55%. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. That means the next turn, we should be able to get that ultralight. Let's go to the next turn right now. Okay, run 48. We killed 200 infantry. Let's see what we got. A new development of model complete. Grasshopper. That would be our ultralight. The Grasshopper, I like it. That's a good name. Okay, I want to show you right away what happened, or I want to show you this here. They've taken this one. That concerns me. The gap is too big here. We're going to have to get somebody, you know, an independent unit to move up here. They're going to take care of that right away. They moved in here, which is fine. We're holding our line there. Attacking in there. We didn't lose anybody. They lost 200. And they're coming in there, moving in there as well. But they're not attacking us, and that's probably a good idea on their part, because I think our units are too good, the ones that are right there. And you know what? We should upgrade our rifle too, shouldn't we? Let's go back to the map, and let's take a look at that unit that we got, the Grasshopper. If we go to the management screen, model, and Recon Air, Grasshopper Ultralight Aircraft. So what do we have here? Well, combat factor 10, can't really say too much about that. Relative to rifle 7, maybe, I don't know. Cost 52. Yeah, that's more. Production cost here, 100 manpower, 13 metal, and 19 IP per each. So quite expensive. But you're not going to need a whole lot of them now, I wouldn't think. Operational cost, 5 in oil, which is okay, right? We have a lot of oil. I think we're making quite a bit there. We're capped out right now. We're selling oil every... Yeah, we sold 197 oil last turn. Not going to be a problem whatsoever. Our design, here's our design. We get 100. That's exactly average. Base design, 80, a little bit low. Engine design, 66, quite low, I think. Armor, 85. Now, the engine is what's going to determine how far we can go, I think. Engine power, 150. So we'll see what this actually means for the Grasshopper. Now, if we go into our... if we decide to create a new formation with them, let's go ahead and do that. We'll pick a location. Oh, yeah, see, this is where I need to look it up, because we don't have an airbase, right? We talked about that. But can I construct it here? Not construct, but can I erase a formation here? I don't have anything here. So new air OHQ. New formation. I don't have an option to do anything here. No independent. So I think I probably need an airbase to set up. Before I do that, let me go and read the manual some more and make sure I know what I need to do. But I'm guessing an airbase is what I need. Let's double check that, actually, see if we can see something here. If we go to logistics airbase, at the cost of a little upkeep in oil, place for Air Force to land and take off. Yeah. So we need to do that then. I should have done that last turn, but it was done a lot quicker than I thought. So maybe we want to set that up. And I'm thinking about doing it down here. We have enough IP now. I haven't spent very much. We can also replace some of these units that we have down here in the 2nd Brigade. And maybe put, maybe somewhere around here. Or maybe right... Yeah, I think maybe somewhere down here. So we can expand down this way. But let's take a look at that next time, guys. I'll come back then and we'll play more of Shadow Empire. Bye.